Chemical.
Where are you going?
Translation. It'd be great. But yeah. So the idea that we started with is that we would each take 10 lines of poetry from different poets, range of different poets. We would give them to the other person. We would make a translation of the lines that we had chosen, and the person we gave to would make a translation using a particular constraint. So you're going to hear kind of two translations of a set of lines in two different languages. So, the lines that I chose and gave to Rhys are all in French. They're not necessarily by French writers. They're by French, Algerian, Quebecois, and you see Luxembourgish and Tunisian and Belgian writers, as well as French. And so first you'll hear them in French, and then you'll hear a translation into English. And Rhys's writers are in Welsh. The ones that, do you want to say about your writers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it turns out that all mine are blokes, and they're all Welsh.
Mine are all women. It worked out like that. So,
yeah. To represent that, I decided to use a stick.
Okay.
Because they're in it, and
you can't be outdone.
yes. Yes.
Good.
So we're going to read the lines, and then a sensible translation, and then the other person will give the poem that they made out of those lines, translating them in interesting ways.
Yes, I think that's enough.
Right. So I'm going to pass down these because they're all in Cynghannedd, most of them. Arch yn ystod Manchell, Guto Glyn. There is an arc in the Vale of Marcher. Oer calon, dan bron o fraw, Griffith Aberyned Coch, cold heart under a breast in fear. Will it, Llewellyn? Will it, why, will it, hin, Gerall Lloyd Owen? See, Llewellyn, see blood when you see this. Dau goch ddyru cychwyn. Deo a bian di, the dread dragon has us begun. Tynder yw'r gawod, heno, neu mac. Gentle is the shower tonight. Cerddais fi'n her aberoedd a nwrw swill Eiddwyn. I walked next to sweet bays in the shy wash. Fel tiwlip dwfn yn ffrwydro dan fom yr hael, Bobby Jones. Like a deep tulip exploding under the sun's bomb. Cyrch, ystyn, caer a chastell, Dafydd ap Gwilym, traverse the undulating castles and forts. Dringet y llachweddau'n drist a phan giledrychant yn ôl Alan Llwyd. They climbed up the scree sadly, and when they looked back, Arfron, Gwymon, bydd anwes gemau, Euros Bowen. At the rise of the seaweed, there will be dear gems.
So this is a translation of those lines where I looked up every word in the dictionary, but an English dictionary only. Maelstrom nabs arch yo-yo marchioness. Eastral calories dance fronds of fraud. Wissywig, what you see is what you get. Wissywig, Llewellyn, wade peacefully, guzzle hymns. Yabbering dead god deactivates cybernetics. Tympanum yum yum gawping hen. Serracious fins perplex aberration, your nibbled swill. Feline tiara, defamed elang-elang, fiasco dandelion, foment yucca hall. Cyrillic epsilon, cerulean and chaste. Drink your llama drizzle and phantasmagoria, gild your old. A quiver from your gymnast by anxious gems. Some 10 different poets in French. Et rien d'autre que ça, rien dépourvu de lumière, sinon l'air, l'ombre. Marie-Louise Chapelle. And nothing else other than that. Nothing devoid of light except the air, the shadow. Parfois, je pense qu'il faut larguer les amarres vite, prendre le premier bateau, le premier avion, le premier n'importe quoi. Samira Nakrush. Sometimes I think I have to just cast off, take the first boat, the first plane, the first anything. La mer au bout des yeux balancés dans l'été motype, pieux présent de vent végétal, s'enlacer autour des poignets. Nicole Brossard. The sea swinging where the eyes end in the multiple summer, pure present of green wind, its laces round the wrists. Nous n'irons plus aux champignons, le brouillard a tout mangé, les chèvres blanches et nos paniers. Valérie Rousseau. We don't go mushrooming anymore. The fog has eaten everything, the white goats and our baskets. Mes poèmes sont des peaux abandonnés, perdus dans les mots, dévorés par eux. Anis Coates. My poems are abandoned skins, lost in words, devoured by them. Ils demandent par où le lieu qui n'est aucun lieu, mais qui les porte tous. Hélène Dorian. He asks where, the place that is no place, but which holds them all. Elle est l'arbre qui prend racine dans une lumière de nulle part. Amina Saïd. She is the tree that takes root in nowhere's light. Les poubelles passent à race du chien et le chien suit les poubelles de l'air qui plaît. Gwenaëlle Scuba. The bins miss the dog by a whisker, and the dog follows the bins with a pleasing air. Ne pouvant concentrer un tel rôle négocie, pense un peu que tout est résidence au lieu. Anne Portugal. Unable to concentrate such a negotiated role, thought somehow everything is residence in a place. De là, par là, là, étroit, un fil. De là, par là, et là, une ligne ramassée, à sec. Virginie Poitresson. From there, through there, straight, a thread. From there, through there, and there, a line gathered to dry.
So this is what I made of that. I put it through Google Translate and then put it through another thing which selects the noun 7 places on in a dictionary. And this is what comes out with all those lines. Novelette and novelette else it, anything without light year, if the Egan allows. Sometimes I think you have cast her off the fissure bubble quickly. Take the fissure, plantain, the fissure, anything. The seal at the enema of the open-enders balanced sunbather in murderer, pure present plastic, window dresser, laddie around his wrongdoings. If you go mutant folio, ate it all the white giraffes and their beasks. My poisons are skirmishes, abandonnees, lost in the workhouses, devoured by them. He asks, where? Plaid which is no plaid, but bringing them all. It is the trend that takes rostrum in the light year of nowhere. The biology's close to the password, do-gooder, and the do-gooder follows the trash, a look that pleases. Unable to concertina, such a rondo negotiates, thrill that everything is a little resistor in lure. From here, there, native wit, from there, and there, a lingo picked, dry.